What's up, Spikes? Welcome back to another episode of the Goliath Gauntlet. Today, this is episode 3 or 19 of the Viserai Gauntlet. So Jan, of course, as previously or in the future, impossible to say, is playing his Viserai deck against a gauntlet of 5 different decks. And today, the deck that will be facing up against this fully tuned Viserai deck is a budget version of Dash. I am honestly kind of excited for this matchup, specifically because of a few things just about Dash in general, but also I think that Dash is one of the heroes that really lends herself to a really budget deck, like very, very nicely. I don't know that any of the equipment is like absolutely mandatory. No. They mostly just give you a more consistent game plan, which of course consistency is very good, but I think she can function just fine without it, depending on how you build. But anyway, so I'm going to be playing Dash. I have my trusty Tech-Blow Plasma Pistol, and also Dash has some text on her. She has some words. Yeah. That I can start the game.
Hero Young.
AC002 Sam Yang. Copyright 2020 Legend Story Studios. So I can start the game with a Mechanologist item with cost 2 or less in the arena, and I'm going to be choosing Dissolution Sphere.
That seems bad for me.
So it is obviously a little bit early for this card. So this card does say it enters the arena with a steam counter on it. And at the beginning of the action phase, I destroy this unless I remove a steam counter from it. And whenever my hero would be dealt exactly 1 damage, I prevent it. So Dissolution Sphere is obviously quite nice against Rune Chance. It stays around for a decently long time. Obviously, this would be better going second, but you know. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be starting with. I also have Null Rune Hood. Null Rune Gloves, of course. Achilles Accelerator, which also has Arcane Barrier 1, which I knew the whole time, actually. Yeah. We were starting this up, and I mentioned before I said anything, I was like, did you know that Achilles Accelerator has Arcane Barrier 1?
Yeah, check the tape.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then, so Achilles Accelerator just lets me get an additional action point. It's different than Go Again for multiple reasons, but it also is just basically Go Again. And then also Heartened Crossstrap. I do play some expensive attacks in this deck. So that will make it a little bit easier to play them on my wide turns. Yeah. But with that being said, that's my spiel. Now, what's yours?
Spiel. My spiel is I am playing Viserai. That was a weird way to say it. Viserai in your Glockenspiel. I am playing Viserai, the Runeblade hero of the Rune Chant variety. Of course. As mentioned, I'm playing a tuned version of this deck to sort of make it feel even more one-sided for the budget Dash. Because this card is like basically unbeatable. So we'll see. I should just like play a different hero. I am playing a slightly different version of Viserai. I am playing one that is geared more towards aggressive metas. So like your Iras and your Kasai's and your Benjis and your maybe pistol dashes. So I'm playing probably more defense reactions than one might assume. And also I am testing out a theory about the math behind Sonata Arcanics and deck building, and how I don't think the 50-50 attack action, non-attack action split actually mathematically works out on turns that you're going for it. Yeah. You can read all about that in my thesis that will be published in your
this essay, I will.
Your local science library. Until we get to there, I am playing the Arcanite Skullcap to give me some block. It also has Arcane Barrier 3. I have as much Arcane Barrier as Bill, just so that we're samesies.
Of course.
I'm playing the Bloodsheath Skeleta, which is the cornerstone piece of equipment and big part of your combo turns. I'm playing Grasp of the Arcanite because they're just solid gloves and they block. That's the other big thing. We assume Dash is on Pistol Dash and we want as much block as we can. Cool. And then Spellbound Creepers. They seem innocuous, but inoculation?
Innocuous Rift?
Tell us in the comment what word I'm thinking of. Innocuous. Got it. Don't comment.
Don't comment ever.
They can do some pretty crazy things, especially if you meet the condition, which is easy.
Of course.
I'm going second, so for the start of my second turn.
Okay.
All right. Let's start the game.
I will be going first.
That's
good luck and have fun.
I will have neither of those things.
Good. At the start of my turn, I remove a steam counter from this Dissolution Sphere because it's at the beginning of my action phase.
We're pro players.
Which it is. Yeah. We are. Then, pro gamer move, I'm going to attack you with this Zipper Hit. I'm pitching this T-Bone. It is a blue T-Bone, so I'll have 2 resources floating. And then as an additional cost to play it, I can banish the top card of my deck. And if I do, it'll gain Go Again. and that's what boost does. It is another zipper hit. So this will be for 4 with go again.
I don't like that at all. Not even a little bit. I'm not going to block. Do you have an attack reaction?
I do not.
All right. I have a defense reaction.
Okay.
I have a Sigil of Suffering.
Oh.
It only blocks for 3.
Yeah.
Because you have a Dissolution Sphere.
Yeah, I will take the 1 Arcane, and then it'll get negated by this. It'll get prevented. Very nice. Then I'm going to use one of my resources to load my Teklo Plasma Pistol. And then I'll follow up with the Spark of Genius. So this is a dash specialization. I search my deck for a Mechanologist item card with cost X, put it into the arena, then shuffle my deck. And if I've boosted this turn, I can draw a card. I am paying 0.
Are you going to get another Dissolution Sphere?
No, because it's cost X. This costs 2. And off of this Spark of Genius, I'm going to get this Signal Jammer because it costs 0. So this has the same sort of text. It comes in with a Steam counter, and at the beginning of my action phase, I have to destroy it unless I remove a Steam counter from it. And it reads, each hero can't play more than 1 non-attack action card each turn.
Each hero.
Then Spark of Genius will allow me to draw a card because I have boosted this turn.
Yep.
Then I'm going to, that didn't have go again, so I'm going to move to the end of my turn, and I'm going to arsenal one of these cards in my hand.
All right.
And pass over to you, my friend.
I'm going to play this Become the Arcanite.
Okay.
And it says may discard a card.
Yes.
And I will not.
Okay.
I will play this Swarm and Gloomveil to make a Rune Blade, or Rune Chant, to give it go again. Attack for 3.
You know what? Yes. I will take 3 damage.
Sounds good. Then I will destroy my Rune Chant for no effect because I'm going to Enlighten Strike, bottoming this card, attacking for 7.
For 7? That's a lot of damage. I'm going to declare a block for 6.
And then take nothing.
Take nothing because I would be dealt exactly 1 damage, so I'm going to prevent it with this Dissolution Spheres effect.
I'm not happy about that.
Yeah. So I'm blocking with Payload and Payload.
Payload.
2 payloads.
Payday.
Payday 2.
That will be the end of my turn.
Sounds good.
And I will draw back up.
At the beginning of my turn, this Dissolution Sphere, unfortunately, will break. But it did prevent 2 damage, so I'll take that as a win. Signal Jammer will also lose a Steam counter, but because I was able to remove a Steam counter from it, it doesn't get destroyed. It's funny how that works. Then I'm going to come at you with this Throttle, and I'm going to pitch this T-Bone. So I have no resources floating. I will boost, revealing this Combustible Courier, so it is for 6 with go again.
6 with go again.
Yes.
All right, you got it. I'll take 6.
Okay. Then I... Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, you've go again.
I am absolutely going to be shooting you with this
cool.
gun. I forgot about that.
Actually, I'll block with my hat.
Okay.
Hat block. Into the hat.
There we go. Now my turn is officially over this time. I promise.
I'm going to start my turn off with a blue Mauvrian Skies.
Okay.
To give my next Rune Blade attack action go again.
That's your 1.
That's my 1. Good thing all of these say attack action on them. I'm going to pitch this blue Shrill of Skull form and pay full price for this Amplify the Arcanite, and I'll make a Rune Chant.
You're just coming in?
Just coming in for 6.
For 6, it has go again. And
if it hits, I'm going to make a Rune Chant.
Yes.
And I have 1 card in hand.
You know what? Yeah, that's fine.
It's all right. Dope.
I'll take 6 damage. I'm at 11.
I mean, I don't know. Let's go into the Swarm and Gloomveil and 2 Rune Chants, and it will make a Rune Chant, which means all 3 modes are online, but the 3rd one does not matter because I have no resources for which to continue my attacks.
So it's a total of 6?
Correct.
I'm going to take 6.
Let's go again. I don't like that either. All right, cool. I felt like that was a good turn, and you have 4 cards in your hand and 1 in arsenal, so...
Yeah, we're going to see what happens here.
I'm going to die, presumably.
Maybe.
I have 4 cards. You're up.
All right. Yeah, let's do the thing. Signal Jammer dies.
Yes.
Let's do the thing.
It's done.
So I'm going to cast this Tobias Bone. I'm going to play this Tobias Bone.
Cast Tobias.
And I'm going to boost. It hits with another Tobias
Bone.
Tobias squared.
Squared
bias. So it's coming in
bias.
for 2, and because I control a card on the combat chain that was boosted,
I've read it before.
you must defend with an equipment.
I'm going to grab your bike with my
Grab
gloves.
my bike.
Grab the bike.
Okay. So yeah, that will do that there. I'm going to follow it up with a 0 to 60. And I'm going to boost it, and it's going to hit this high speed impact and have go again. It's for 4.
All right. Block 3.
Block 3.
Take 1.
Absolutely. I'm going to pitch this Throttle to come in with this high-speed impact. I have 2 resources floating. It's coming in for 2. I will boost it, boosting this 0 to 60. If it hits, my next attack that I boost this combat chain gains Dominate.
I'm gonna block with my chest.
Okay, I'm gonna
take it in the chest.
I'm gonna what is that called? Superhero land.
Yeah, superhero land. Right on my chest. And
yeah. And speaking of superhero landing, maximum velocity. I have boosted 3 or more times this turn.
Yeah, and it has Dominate.
It doesn't because this didn't hit, and also it's only if I boost the attack. So you're safe on 2 accounts, except for the fact that this is an attack for 10.
10, yeah. If I take it, I'm losing again, and my hat's online.
You always got to keep that in mind. Absolutely.
I'm gonna block 3 with this Dread Triptych and take 7.
Okay. You're not losing.
We're not losing. Dang it. It's a tie game.
Then I will pass the turn. Over to you.
All tied up down here. All right, we're gonna do a Whisper of the Oracle. We're gonna scry these 2 cards. I don't really have a good follow-up, so I don't think these matter. And then I'm just going to play this Read the Runes for 3 rune chance.
Yellow the runes.
Yellow the runes. Going up to 4.
Okay.
Then I will draw these 4 cards. They are all mysteries to everyone.
Jan, I'm going to attack you with the Zipper Hit. I'm pitching the Dissolution Sphere, the second one. So I will have 1 resource floating. This is coming in for 4. I will boost it. And get rid of this Spark of Genius, which is a Mechanologist card, so this will gain Go again. Well, so for 4.
I mean, yeah, we block 2, take 2.
Take 2, sounds good. I'm going to follow up.
Hats online.
With an additional Zipper Hit. This one's for 5, and it will also get boosted.
Okay, let's block with this Become the Arknight and my hat.
Okay. So that'll be for a total of 4.
For 4.
And we'll take 1 damage.
I'm going to be like Pummel when I'm dead.
I am not casting Pummel. Also, that only costs 1, so Pummel doesn't work. It would be Razor Reflex, which... No.
Surprise.
I'm going to crack my Heart and Cross Trap to make my next attack action card that I play this turn. 2 resources less to play.
Yep.
And I'm going to use it to play this Throttle. It's for 4, and I'm not boosting it.
Well, I'm going to block 2 and 1.
Okay.
And I will take 1.
You take 1. I am going to move to the end of my turn and close the combat chain.
Let's just get into it.
Let's do it. Malvrian Skies into the thing.
Into the thing. If it hits, I will make more rune chance.
Okay. I will take 4 rune chant damage.
Yeah.
Go into 1.
Nope. 1 to 0.
And then I'm going to block with this maximum velocity and this red high speed impact for a total of 6.
You got it. I will do nothing with the go again on my
Okay.
turn. I will now draw.
Let us do the thing. I'm going to attack you with this red Zipper Hit, tossing away this Tobias Bone and boosting, hitting this other Tobias. So it's for 5 with go again.
Block 5.
Glam Flang it. It has been blocked.
It has.
I'm going to use one to load and Kachoo.
Do you have 1 floating?
I do have 1 floating.
Dang. Well, it's not the right one, but but if that was Sigil of Suffering,
if I
had 2 Sigil of Sufferings,
you would have it.
Your sigil would be suffered.
Okay, so you have blocked. You have 2 rune chants.
I have 2 rune chants,
and I will get rid of this and draw. Your turn.
Gorganian Tome.
Oh no.
That's a funny one.
Do I die? Am I dead?
No.
Okay. No!
We're going for the bare minimum 3. It's not gonna work out. 1. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
He whiffed.
I don't know why I'm picking all of these up. These 3 get... No. Okay, well, I'm gonna... Nothing happens.
Yes, so you do shuffle those.
I do shuffle these.
That has go.
That has go again. I have no resources. All right. You're up.
I'm going to attack you with this yellow 0 to 60, and it will get boosted just for 3 with go again. At least it's only 3.
Block 3.
Then pitch this blue zipper hit with 1 floating and attack you with this throttle. For 6, I will boost it, revealing this 0 to 60. It will have go again.
Block 2.
Yes.
Do you have an attack reaction?
I do not. Okay. You're blocking for 6.
6.
Are you going to sink?
I think I have to.
Okay.
Okay.
You're just not even gonna
look. We're gonna see what happens.
All right, you fully blocked.
Fully blocked.
I'm gonna load and then shoot you with this pistol for 2.
Oh!
Okay, you did hit another one. I am not dead, but hot damn. Okay,
Yeah.
you are alive.
I'm alive.
I'm gonna arsenal this card in my hand, and then pass back over to you.
Yes. All right. I am then just going to draw 4 and pass back.
Okay. I'm going to start off by attacking you with this high-speed impact for 4, pitching this combustible courier, and I will boost it, revealing this Tobias. So if it hits, the next attack that I boost this combat chain gains dominate.
I will not block.
Okay.
But I will reduce.
Okay. So it did not hit.
Did not hit.
Did not hit. I'm going to follow up, I suppose, with this throttle for 5. And I will boost, revealing yet another Tobias. So it's for 5 with go again.
I'm upset. Here's why I'm upset.
Okay. Those only block for 2.
I know.
I see. Yeah. Attack you with the 0 to 60, and then I'm also gonna pitch and attack you with my guy.
That was my last one. Yeah, no, that's enough. Oh.
Jeez. I mean, to be fair,
I needed to
that was
be
a lot of
able to
boosting.
do anything. Not anything, but like, well, there's my sigil. I know.
I was down to 4 cards.
That's the other thing. I kind of realized at that point, I was like, all right, maybe I can just like fatigue you.
I still had this.
And then those cards in my hand blocked for a bunch of low numbers. Yeah.
Just consistently not enough. But the sink below into the other sink below was
pretty
very good.
Yeah. Maybe not as good as I wanted it to be. Like sink below into like a Mavrian Skies with blocks for 2, which is how much the pistol attack was for.
Yeah.
Might have been better.
Yeah, and then you could
and then I
have
would've
the sink
drawn
below
the
for
sink
the
below.
next
Yeah.
turn. Yeah.
And then that would have.
Yeah, so I mean that was kind of a crazy game. I think again the natural max velocity on whatever that was turn 3.
The max velocity was
like,
big.
I had just like good cards, like good boost cards into the max velocity. I don't even know how much damage that was, but it was.
It was a lot. And again, I like potentially played the first 2 turns wrong, but I like arguably don't think I did.
Well, I mean, especially considering the items that I had out, like they just sort of by default made your turns more awkward.
Right. And again, in the turn after you max velocity'd me, my hand was amplify yellow Mavrian, become the Arc Knight. And that's really, it's just play the Become the Arc Knight, pitch 1 Mavrian Skies to get really anything, like any attack. Then amplify the Arc Knight for 6 in the Rune Chance with go again. And then it's like, well, probably come in with Thorn. So if you hadn't max velocity'd me, I think you were dead. Yeah.
I needed that pressure. I think that it would have been a much more difficult game if I didn't, luck sack my way into an actual max velocity. But yeah, that's kind of the thing with these budget decks as well. For all 3 of the ones that I brought today, like they are aggro decks. Because like most of the commons in Flesh and Blood are actually really good aggressive cards. Like the entire boost package from Arc, like Throttle, Zipper Hit, and 0 to 60, they're all commons, and they're all absolutely staples in the deck.
T-Bone is like so good.
Yeah, T-Bone is a rare as well.
Yeah, like, it's not even that hard. Like T-Bone is very, very good. It pressures equipment.
Really good. It pressures equipment and is just a free boost.
Yeah, like, it's a free attack, and it's a small. But again, like we learned from games like with Ira and Katsu and stuff. Like small numbers are still.
They're still numbers.
They're still numbers. They're either they're damage that gets through, or they're cards that get eaten.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's going back. I think what's going to happen is we're going to hear in the comments about how I whiffed on that Sonata because I messed with my proportions.
Yeah, you added defense
and I added defense reactions. I hit 2 of them. In actuality, what that does is unless I hit Rune Flash, I don't actually have an attack to present. So the best I can do at that point is attack with Rosetta Thorn, and that's only 3 Rune Chance and 2 physical, which even at 1, you have blues. You can pitch your blue, Rune Chance are gone, block for 2, it's done. And then it actually, what ends up happening then is it shuts off my reduced Rune Chance because I have no Rune Chance now.
And then you can't play them.
And I can't play them. Especially on turns where I have to like block with my whole hand. So while people are going to potentially jump on that to show that I was incorrect, in actuality, not really. Like hitting something there doesn't actually win me the game. It's 1 card because I'm pretty sure both of my amplifies were in the graveyard. And I think both my Gloomveils were as well. And even then, like Gloomveil is 4.
Yeah.
Like it's not an insurmountable amount. If I could have realistically hit an amplify, then maybe.
Yeah. But anyway, that will do it for this round of the Goliath
I'll wrap
Gauntlet.
this one up.
Yes. Thank you very much, Jan. Thank you very much, the viewer at home.
And remember, Swarm and Gloom. I don't know why.
Make sure to Zipper hit that subscribe button. That one works. That's a good one.
Kind of.
Shut up.
Make sure to whisper to the Oracle.
Make sure to go from 0 to 60 YouTube accounts and subscribe to us with all of them. I think that's against their terms of service. Don't do that. Not financial advice. Thank you very much. Have a good night. See you next time.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. Before you close the window, make sure you click subscribe for more great Flesh and Blood content.